with my boy Rory, and welcome to the first episode of our podcast. It's called Think About It. Rory,
Ke Rory Diale.
Rory.
Rory Diale. That's it.
Tebo
Guys,
Talani hanging out with Rory Diale, and welcome to our first podcast. The show is called Think About It. We want people to think. Rory, do you think? Do you think, Edo?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think you don't think.
I think.
Okay.
You don't think.
So
We
in
all
this
think.
in this podcast, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe. We have a lot of things to talk about. Some of the things that we're going to be touching on is education. We're going to be talking and asking the question. But we ask questions here, Rory, so people can think.
As we should.
As we should. We'll talk about government. We'll talk about single fathers and single mothers. We will also talk about tax. Now,
Tax.
I don't know.
You know that's not for me. You know how I feel about text. That's not for me.
All right. No, we'll get into that. But on this first episode, let's get into it, guys. Welcome. I don't even know. I'm just so excited. We're going to ask a question. Today's question is, what is money?
We all love money.
What is it?
Money is power.
No. Okay.
To me, money is power.
It is at this point that I just want to bring you back. So we're on a journey again. I want to bring you back and say to you that money is a word. And when the word was created, there's a definition for it, right? Now, why is it that I can walk down the street and ask 10 people the same question and I get 10 different answers? You might say money is power. Someone might say money makes the world go round. But there's a problem here, in my opinion.
What is the problem? But we all have opinions.
No, we
So
have opinions.
We are
but
entitled to think what we think when we think what money is to us because it affects us differently.
yeah, but it's still a word. It still has a
Granted,
definition,
yes.
right? You must remember that I went to school for 12 years, and then after I went for a diploma, and then I went further. Nowhere in the 15 years has this issue been highlighted to me, and this is why I think let's think about it. Welcome everybody. So we're gonna break it down. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So to do this episode, we had to do a bit of research. One of the documentaries that we looked at is The Hidden Secrets About Money. Now, money is a medium of exchange,
That's true.
right? We
We
use
can
it.
We can all agree on that. Yes.
We can agree on
We use
that.
it every day.
Yeah, but
yes?
what are the other elements that define this thing? Because after we define it, we have to point it out. Right?
True.
So, in this research, and I encourage everybody, listen, click the link below. We've put our sources in there. Go check out the documentary. It's a 30-minute documentary on what is money, probably 7-9 episodes. But look it up so we are on the same page. Is that okay?
That's okay. That's okay. We can
Right.
do
So
that.
so the definition of money, it has to be 5 things. Okay, we've identified that it's a medium of exchange, but it has to have some characteristics. One of it is it must be portable. In order, we have to carry money around. It must be portable.
That's true.
I don't need to have a truck to carry my money around.
That's true.
It has to be durable, right?
What does that mean?
It must be durable. As in, if it rains, the money must not disappear.
True.
Can we agree on that?
No. True story.
Okay, so it's portable and it's durable. The third thing that money must be, it must be fungible. But basically, you have to be able to exchange one unit. So if you gave me 10 rand, and you're buying in Gauza ya 2 rand, ke a tseba hore in Gauza se le 5 rand.
5 right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it has to be interchangeable. It has to be fungible. You have to be able to break it into smaller units.
Smaller increments. Yeah.
Right.
Got you. Yeah.
We're on number 3, right?
We're on number 3. Yes.
The fourth, and I think this is probably one of the most important parts of this thing. It has to be a store of value.
Yes, there's a certain value attached to it. Yes,
No, I'm saying it has to be a store of value.
it represents value. Yes.
No, it's a store of value. Remember how normal working people get money. We trade our time to get what is so-called money. Now, I am putting the question out there to say, is what is being called money today, is that money? Because we're going to point it out. Now I'm getting there. When I talk about a store of value, 1 rand in 1990 is supposed to buy me what 1 rand bought in 1990. Now, what you call money today, does it do that?
Money doesn't do that today
Why?
because the value of money over time is decreased.
Yes.
Pretty
So
much.
you cannot call what we are calling money money. It's not money. It does not have a store of value. Now I'm about to point out to you what money is. We're going to get into that. But there is a fifth point. Did I talk about it has to be divisible? I must be able to.
Yes, you must be able to break it down into
to
increments.
divide
We
it.
did address that. Yes.
Now we have the 5 definitions of it. It has to be portable. It must be divisible. It must be durable. It must be fungible, and it must be a store of value. Now, is what we are using today money?
It's still money because it has value. It still has value. The value might have changed, but it still has value.
Yeah. So the point of this, and one other point is that it has to be limited in supply. You see, it has to be limited in supply. Now, on the next point that I want to touch on is money a finite resource? Hey guys, if you are just tuning in, welcome to Think About It. This is our first show. I'm hanging out with Rory Diale.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh
please
yes. We
hit
nice.
us up with a like, share the video, and maybe we are wrong. You know, maybe we might have our wires crossed. I
We'll
don't
come and find you, and we'll find out what you think too.
know. We want to know. We want to know, Rory.
We want to know. What do
Okay.
you think?
All right, let's give it a couple of minutes. Yet, we're gonna give it a couple of minutes. The next part, we've defined it again.
That's correct. Now we've defined money.
We've defined money.
Hopefully we've
Now we
covered
need
it.
to point it out. What's limited in resource? What's limited? What's portable? What's durable? What's divisible? What's fungible? What is the store of value? And a medium of exchange. Gold and silver, brother. Gold and silver. It's gold and silver. Money can only be. It has to be limited. Hayi ditaba tse tsa lona tsa ntse le printer nje, la printer nje.
We right divide gold that thing to reprint.
Yeah, but here's a problem.
Supply and demand.
So if you look at South Africa in the 1980s, South Africa was the number 2 producer of gold, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the British probably still got all our gold.
Yeah, and here's the point. If we are such a rich nation where we have platinum, 80% of the world's platinum is here, Limpopo. That's my hometown. Shout out to everybody from Limpopo.
Rusty Dusty,
And-
platinum belt.
Yeah, you know the platinum belt. that
I
we're
see
talking
you.
about,
I see
right?
you.
Now, how is it that we don't have money? That's the question. Hey guys, welcome to our first episode. That's what we have to say to you on this first episode. The next episode, because I went to school for 12, 15 years, and you didn't tell me what money was, I think there's a problem with the education system.
And they didn't teach me how to save money too. I'm still mad at that. I only found out how to do that the other day.
Yeah, but you went to school, right?
But I went to school. Hell, I even got a degree.
Right. So, yeah, listen, tune in for the next episode. This is what we're going to be talking about in the next episode. Is education, or is it just kind of, who said that? Dead Press said school is a 12-step brainwash camp. Do you agree with that statement or not? I want to know. Please hit us up in the comments below. Rory, before we close up, what do you want to say on this?
Well, school for me is a double-edged sword, right? You got some of the tools you can use, some of them, they used it to institutionalize us. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just have my own opinions on that, and yeah, you'll hear that on the next show, maybe.
Yeah, but this is think about it. We want to hear what you think about it. So
No, but that's for next week's show.
hey, listen, if you're gonna
So
comment,
tune in next week.
if you want to comment on the show, please don't be like Mr. Diale here.
Catch me.
Let's unpack the issues. Let's address the issue.
Right? And if you don't know,
Now you know.
we're going to tell you.
Think about it.
That's it.